So anyway, Hannah is about to go and talk to Lorenzo. Yes, he's the one in the mask. It's him.
It's me. Whoa. This video is just going to consist of us squeezing and kissing him the whole time.
Hey, Charlie.
Yeah.
Look at how cute he
so-
is. Can you help kissing him if you were here?
He's the cutest. I don't care what anybody says.
There's a rosary here.
I have the most beautiful baby in the world.
Anyhow. Yeah, so we find out that Ashley took the tape.
Even though she told Hannah no. She told Hannah no, but she took the tape.
You just bopped me in the nose. He tries to eat your nose.
He does. He tries to eat everything. He's like mommy.
We had him sucking on a lemon.
What did
the
you
other
think of
night.
tonight's episode, buddy?
Did you like the old man? I know he was funny, wasn't he? Ah.
If you could tell Marlene King one thing, what would it be?
Pick a different mask. Pick a different mask.
Bah. Look at his bib. It's all
What are
like...
you doing to us, Marlene?
Marlene, Brian, because I know you watched our last video. He was not happy with us.
He loves us.
He does. I know that we're a pain in the ass.
Apparently the gloves are off, he said to us.
Apparently the gloves are off. That's funny though. I'm sorry. I don't know. Like I am. I can't even deal with it. Like, I know that this sounds bad, and I don't mean to mean it in a mean way, okay? But to me, this show is, like, more comedic, more so now than anything.
Well, tonight's episode, certainly.
But even before that, like, you know what I
No,
mean? Like,
there was nothing comedic about last week's episode.
no,
We ranted and
last
raved
week's
for-
episode was mean to do. I'm sorry, and like I said, I mean, you know, it is what it is. They're together. It is what it is. But to me, it's just like when
we
I
know that
see them
we-
together
yeah,
now,
like
I
we-
get physically upset, and I shouldn't feel that way because I've always liked Team Spaleb, like them together as friends
I
and
know.
like conquering the world.
I know. But we've said, you know, we didn't watch the show because of relationships, but let's be realistic. Tonight's episode really made me miss Spoby and Caleb.
Yeah.
Like, it's just not natural. I feel like I'm watching a totally different show.
I do.
Twilight Zone meets Pretty Little Liars. Like,
Yeah, well, because... I feel, I don't know. Yeah, like, it's like a different show.
it took you clearing your throat for 10 minutes and then...
Well, because, like,
No, I know. I mean, obviously...
it's hard to explain. Like, it's...
I'm going to put some faith in Marlene King, and I'm going to say that perhaps she's going to try to make her fans happy, and that we'll have a happy ending. Maybe not at the end of this season, but perhaps in season 7, where the whole gang is back together, and I don't know, at the end of the fucking show, like the very last episode, just when you thought I was gone. But... what were you going to say? You were going to say what? You are going to tell me what?
I am going to say that...
Give me him.
Whoa, look at Megan here. I'm going to surprise you all. I do find myself in the last, like, week or so having a little bit more faith that they're going to completely shock the hell out of us. Like... I really, for some reason, I just feel like I feel like we're gonna find out that CeCe was never Charles. I really feel that way. What?
And it was like a cover-up. Well, give us a few minutes.
That's fine. It's okay. I really feel, I feel like, we're gonna find out that CeCe was, in fact, never Charles. And that, my friends, would make it all worth it for me. And it doesn't have to be Ren. It really doesn't. It does not.
At least if it's of the male persuasion. Considering the fact that, again, that person that was in
Like, kind of like the same
episode
story.
with Spencer, why the hell? Like, obviously, we've said this, but yeah, Spencer met CeCe on multiple occasions, but why would CeCe in that suit, if that was CeCe, which of course I don't think it was.
She wants to be a girl so bad, but guess what? I'm gonna dress up as a male right now.
Well, that's what I'm saying, but not only that, but that person felt familiar to me. Like, that'd be like an acquaintance of mine that lives, like, down the street, showing up at my house in a mask, and me being like, oh, that person just seems so familiar. No, I'd be like, who the fuck
I am gonna say that I am getting, like, a little bit, because now that I am reading theories and watching other people's theories, and rereading and re-watching episodes and doing stuff like that, I feel like there's a whole bunch, like, all of those, like, plot holes that we had, and all of those things, like, him saying that it was interpretive, like, I feel like they're just gonna, I really do, I feel like they're going to turn around and be like, oh, just, you know, like, I don't believe
herring.
I absolutely believe that CeCe was involved 100% and helped whoever Big A was, or Charles.
Well, whatever the case may be, even if CeCe, I mean, a lot of people have said this, even if CeCe was Big A, whatever the case may be, seriously making that dumb, stupid bitch two important characters that were introduced prior to her name even being mentioned in this show. Like, we're gonna be there back in season 4, episode 1. Yes, that's Sarah Harvey.
And I do have one question. They said, oh, they electrocuted her hands and blah, blah, blah. 5 years later, she still has, like, problems, and she, you know what I mean? Like,
okay, 2 years ago, not to talk about my medical issues, but you remember how my hand was 2 years ago when I was first diagnosed with MS, how I wasn't even able to do this? Mm-hmm. Within 6 months, I got my feeling back, and, like, it's not what it used to be, but at the same time, like, I can use it.
But not even
so if
that.
the nerves were damaged in her hands, and I realize this is a fucking TV show, I get it. But
5
realistically
years is a
speaking,
long time for I mean, you literally, like, I thought that they said not that she really, like, that she had pain. Mm-hmm. Like, it was painful for her to even touch something or
she
whatever.
Can't even cut meat up, but yet she can, like, whatever the fuck.
Yeah, but here's my thing. When I was a baby, I literally put my hand on an iron.
Oh, yeah.
An iron that was on. I had to go got, like it
Graft?
was bad. Yeah, like, it was bad. And I'm pretty sure at the age of 5, I was friggin' moving my hand fine. Like, I'm confused. If anybody else has any more information on that, like, if anybody else ever got electrocuted by their friends, let me know.
Why just the hands?
If your hand's okay.
Like, when you get electrocuted, it sends a jolt throughout your whole body because it completes a circuit. Name that show. It completes a circuit. So, why just the hands? I understand that she touched it, but wouldn't it cause some ramifications to the rest of her body? Perhaps
like,
an elbow.
Foot's not working. Like, what?
Maybe an eye. Like, is that the reason that we're seeing these masks? Because we're going to find out that that's actually a mask.
I don't know.
Just
but
kidding.
I'm sorry. Like, Sarah friggin' Shower Harvey is pissing me off. Okay, I can't.
She's pissed me off since.
Stand her. And she's in.
Tell us something we don't know. No,
I know,
shit.
but she's in next week's episode, which is not okay with me either.
And Emily is being held down by 75 pairs of blue gloves.
And where is Mona? Well,
Mona's in next week's episode.
I know, but she just fell off the. Like, what? Why? Why? Why do people fall off the freaking face of the earth on this show? Like, somebody said it. Brian Holdman, I think, said that Noel maybe is going to be back. I'm not sure. But, like, where's Jenna? Toby never mentioned her either. Does he keep in contact with her? Like, I get that this is a show, like, about, you know, it's like a mystery show and whatever. But, I mean, you still gotta kind of keep face a little bit and, like, let us know what's going on in, like, other people's lives. Like, Jesus Christ. Because right now, like, this would be the first couple episodes.
Let's face it, they were all in high school together, and Noel and his teeth just blasted out of the school, and you never saw him again.
I know. Doesn't make no sense. None of it makes really any sense.
For such a small town where they run into one another all the time.
Where's Peter Hastings? Where'd Ren go?
Ren's picture was on the wall of the season 7 writings.
Yeah, but that to me doesn't mean anything. It could be like
everybody
a storyline.
Well, it could be everybody from the cast that's on that
That
wall.
to me doesn't really mean much, but I'm not going to read too much into that. But I am going to say though, like, Ren, they really, like, and that pisses me off that Marlene said that, when has Ren ever been creepy?
I don't know, perhaps when he was drawing a picture of a person in a red coat in front of a barn.
Perhaps when he was on the phone, we've got a problem. We have to talk.
Perhaps every time that he's been on the show.
Like, every time. Like, he...
Whether dropping a flower pot near you, or... whatever the case may be. Like, he always had
creepy.
sexy, yet creepy element to him.
Sexy.
Your face is sexy.
Yeah, his face is sexy. But,
Go eat a taco and start...
I don't know, I'm just really confused.
Going off on it again.
I'm confused. I'm just confused anymore. But it wasn't a terrible episode.
No, it was good.
That's what happened. I don't like the fact that A's running around with,
Orville Redenbacher's face.
Yeah. Somebody
A combination of Orville Redenbacher and the Colonel.
Scream mask.
The Colonel Sanders. And the Scream mask with the damn chin. Like Jay Leno turns old man.
Where it's like falling off the...
Yeah.
It's melting down. It was stupid. That was kind of corny and stupid. Let's be real here. Because I said to Gianna, if I saw somebody with that mask on, I saw it in the friggin' hotel. I was like, before they even, like, you know what I mean? Like, he was walking, and I was like, who would not notice that person has a mask on? Like, oh, no, okay. Just somebody. No. I would turn and be like, do you have a mask on your face? What are you doing? Like, why are you being a creep? That's what I would do. Like, that guy literally had a mask on. The person has a mask on their face. Like,
that guy could have walked past in a mask on with a red dress and feathers in his hair, and they still wouldn't have noticed it.
Feathers in her hair. His name was A, He wore a mask,
He looked like Orville Redenbacher.
That's funny, though. All right.
All right, guys. See you next Tuesday. Bye.